Speaking of changes, Star Force 1 seems to have faced a lot of them, hasn't it?
Oh yes.
Yeah, true.
Star Force 1 is a growing boy.
It's gonna join the big league soon.
So yeah, let's just
We're gonna go out there and fight each other.
just do a quick list of the Star Force 1 changes that were shown in the demo. So, a couple of omissions actually. We can't rename Geo anymore, at least according to the demo. And also, we cannot design our own pixel profile picture anymore. So no more custom mugshots. But that's to be expected.
You can no longer name Geo Poopy
Yeah.
Head.
I was gonna
As you
say,
said-
to be 100% honest with you, the reason they could probably get away with that in the first game is because it didn't have online to begin with. Nowadays, now that they're adding online to this, no way.
Well,
That would
one
be
of
so
us
weird.
here-
Two had it as well.
One
Now
of
it
us
pretty
here
much
created a
counts.
grave sin by taking advantage of that name.
Oh yeah.
Fine, I admit it. I'm sorry. I named
It's an
Geo Mega
understandable
Man.
thing. It's an understandable thing to be disappointed about, but like we do have to take a step back at some point and just realize the sheer can of worms you'd be opening from a moderation perspective at that point. That would just not be worth it at all.
Yeah.
Listen. I blame parents giving every single child unsupervised internet access.
Here's the thing, and this is like it's just law. If you give humans the power to create things, to draw things, free will, they're going to draw a PP. It's just a matter of time. It's just going to happen.
Their
So
primal
it's like,
instincts.
you gotta do it. It's like, oh, I can do whatever I want, drawing a PP. And yeah, I'm not surprised. Actually, I said
Looking at
this
you,
one
Miiverse
thing.
and Splatoon.
Yeah.
I said this one thing, and it turns out I was actually partially wrong. So, Star Force 2 had the custom PFP.
Yep.
Fortunately, can't do that anymore. They took it out in 3, but I was wrong because I thought it was just gone in 3. Period. I kind of forgot you can still make your own team PFP.
Yep.
Oh yeah. You can do stuff like this. Look at the picture.
So I'm going to
that's a
assume
bit
that's
nice
going to
for
be
both
gone
US.
too.
Yeah, you're gonna have-
Probably.
I wonder what the default team PFPs will be.
Quick
Oh,
question:
that's so funny.
Are these features confirmed as removed, or were they just not in the TGS demo?
So the name it just wasn't the TGS demo. Like usually when you start the story, you get a prompt to put in a name for Geo, but that did not happen in the demo. And then for the profile picture stuff, they just completely changed how it works to where you have to select from a bunch of different mugshots across all 3 games now. They're just there for you to choose from. That was not in the original game.
Which is why we then noticed that one particular mugshot that looked
NPC,
kind of
yeah.
weird.
That's
The re-
how we saw the AI stuff. Yeah.
The reason I'm asking,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
just the reason I'm asking is because it is a demo in a high traffic, high capacity trade show or game show, whatever you want to call it. And I imagine like having people trying to decide what name to put in or fiddling around with that stuff is probably not the focus they would want there. So it's possible it wasn't included in the demo, but it could make it to the final, like just hypothetically speaking. I've heard of cases like that.
The reason why I'll only speak on the custom profile mugshot. The reason why I firmly believe that that's not coming back is because they themselves took it out of 3.
Yeah, they
The team
realized
thing was
their error.
by yourself, but you couldn't make a custom mugshot for your face. You had to use whatever noise you had.
Yeah,
So if you had like wolf noise, Gemini noise, that would be your profile picture.
exactly.
You couldn't change that.
At the
But you
same
can still
time-
make one for your teams, right?
Yeah, Teams is like the only thing you could do.
Because
But-
It doesn't sound like they're worried about the content. Then it sounds like they just want to emphasize the other thing more.
They wanted to go by the ESRB essentially.
Yeah.
Also, at
I
the same
mean,
time,
if it's still there, it's still there.
I'll be shocked if it's there. Like if
It's
this
not
game comes
going
out and it's there, I'll be shocked. But yeah, I don't think so. 99% I don't.
But as for the name, I do agree that maybe it could still show up in the final game. It's just that it would make the most sense for them to remove the name option. One, because you can't trust people, but two, it would make it more consistent with the rest of the series, where you can't rename your character in 2 and 3.
I wonder, like,
Or any other Mega Man game for that matter, can you?
or any Mega Man game.
my theory is, like, here's how I would do it. If it were me, like, directing this whole thing, I would keep the ability to have the customizable pixel art profile icons for like single player mode, but you have a separate profile that displays your online profile with these preset mugshots.
Yeah, they probably
work.
just want to make it simple though. Like, whatever you set in game is what's going to display online.
I do want to throw out one other example. Is Mario Kart DS had a thing where you could create your own like decal for the cards.
Yeah.
And
There's a reason why we haven't seen that since.
Yeah.
Except-
I was gonna say.
except I believe it was still in the Virtual Console version on Wii U, was it not?
It was, but they disabled online in that version, so it didn't matter.
Okay, fair enough.
One thing I'm interested in seeing is how strict are they gonna be with the secret and the message on your profile. Because you
Yeah,
could write anything on those.
I think they actually still make
Yep.
you select something like a message when you do the demo.
Oh, really? Oh, that's...
Or they go through the brother tutorial. I know that much at least.
Like a predetermined message, or
Okay, so basically, when you start each game, especially in Star Force 1, you'd have Luna walk you through how the brother band system works. And she'd have you make a message and a secret as you're going through the tutorial. So it's all set and ready to go before you even truly start the game.
That's interesting.
I imagine that
Also-
will stay the same in the collection.
I would hope they fixed the issue in the cipher mail.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
that one thing we couldn't get.
The glasses of
It's really fun.
mystery.
Yep.
They
What's
fixed
that
it for
about
the
now?
European version. So
That issue with the cipher mail just brings me back
So-
to how in Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2,
So-
you couldn't use Sharpedo's name.
So, I mean, it gets worse than that. But, so Cipher Mail is like essentially that game's version of the lotto codes in Battle Network, where you put in, this time, a message and you send it to a particular person and then you get an item from it. The problem with this one is that it had the word glasses, and if you look at the word glasses, there's a swear in there.
Oh
And it said
boy.
you can't use it because there's a swear. I mean, technically there is, but that's not what the word is saying. So because of that, you couldn't get it. So us Americans were like, oh, all right.
Oh boy.
I think it actually works in Europe. Is that right, Crow?
Yeah.
yes, the code works in Europe.
That's funny.
It was fixed. Yeah.
There they call them spectacles.
That would be kind of not very.
It's a very silly mistake.
Yeah. Let's see some
Didn't-
more. Oh, go ahead.
Didn't this is going off my memory, but didn't Mega Man 9 have like weird stuff with those kind of things? Because that game allowed you to enter your username, and I think if you put in stuff like Sigma or something like that, the game wouldn't let you log in or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it prevents you from using certain usernames, which obviously they wouldn't let you use a lot of inappropriate usernames, but that also included stuff, you're right, like Sigma or other characters, which is pretty funny. That feels like an Easter egg, though.
Yeah. Like trying to use like your name as like Sonic or Sega and Uniracers or something. They did something similar back then too.
I don't remember if you could use Wily or not, but if they banned that, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Remember how they banned Massimo in frickin' Dive?
Free
the Mass movement.
You couldn't name yourself Base either.
Oh,
You
that's
couldn't
true.
type it either.
Oh, that's true.
Funny thing
Oh my
is,
God.
Happened too.
Did they never fix that?
Oh, they did. I think
I
they
don't
did
think
free
so.
the mass at some
Oh,
point.
okay. Oh, okay, good.
I don't know about base though. I forget.
Eventually, I was able to type Base.
Okay, that's good. That's funny that that's a
Funny.
problem that prevailed ever since Star Force. It went all the way to dive.
It even goes into Teppen too.
I think it goes beyond Capcom and further back than that, but
Yeah.
like look up, not to be dragging Xbox back in through the mud here, but there was like a person who had an Xbox Live account back in, I forget if it was the OG or the 360 days. I think they were from a town named Gay or something, or Fort Gay or something.
Oh, I know this story.
Oh my.
Yeah, and they basically banned the guy because, you know, or disabled it or something. You can like look it up.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, it's like a similar thing happened. I think it was in League of Legends, where they banned a guy that was playing since like the beta, because his username was Duck Corona, and then it happened a certain year, and they just banned him outright
Sorry, they banned him. Why?
because he's
It was 2020.
Duck Corona, and it happened in 2020. So when 2020 got head,
Oh, I get it. I get it.
nowhere.
Oh,
Oh.
that one took me a second. Yeah, ouch.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I what do we have left though?
So for Star Force 1 changes, we have the fact that they took the used to be, you know, they would put the intros for the games on two screens, but now they've melded all the elements together into
Oh,
one
boy.
screen. And not only that, they actually remade the animation completely. Like, it's new.
Or dug up old assets.
Yeah, because, well, the thing that stood out to me was there's one intro in Star Force 1 where, like, Geo's looking up at the city skyscape and you see, like, a shooting star come down. In the original game, it's just, like, kind of a light, just kind of faintly glowing. But in the collection version, it's, like, a completely new, like, effect that's, like, a super big glow. Like, yeah, you can see the shooting star move, which is a completely new animation that's never been seen before. So
That's probably something you could add in post.
yeah, I think they added it in post. Like, it's definitely a new effect that yeah, they're putting a bigger production value into it essentially.
Yeah,
And I like that. It looks cool.
it looks incredible. Yeah, I'm very happy they're putting all of this work into these games.
I can't wait to see Star Force 3's in all its glory.
Oh boy, yeah, that one's gonna be sick.
Oh yeah. Especially because I've seen in your Let's Play, Mega Quint, like you would use the trailer version of the Star Force 3 intro.
Mhm.
They have a full animation for that, so they could maybe touch that up and use it. That could be.
Which, by the way, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the other intros for Star Force 1, because some of them were like cut off to, you know, mind the gap between screens. So are they gonna like reconstruct those? That would be interesting to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to look at. And then there was one other quality of life change that we kind of touched on already, but So the bull riding is what we touched on before. So instead of touching icons to ride the bull, like you know, to order to stay on it, they changed it to button controls. Now it's button QuickTime events. And then the other quality of life change they added is similar to the Star Force DX patch. You can basically what it does is when you walk by a someone's transer or a wave hole on the wave road, you'll see the reticle auto lock onto it, and then you can press a certain button, I think it's Y, to switch between your targets. I'm saying Y on the Xbox controller, so it'd be X on the Switch. You press that to switch your target, and then you press A to pulse into the target. So it's just a way to streamline that, because originally you had to touch the wave hole in order to go into it.
Yeah.
This honestly was my number one concern about this collection, was how they were going to handle a lot of the touchscreen elements that are just completely vital to this brand, to this sub-series. And as you mentioned, for example, talking to NPCs or switching targets, this, I have the distinct feeling, is going to be the best case solution that they could have come up with. It's obviously very difficult because the only console that actually has a touchscreen like this is the Nintendo Switch, and even then, it's only when it's not in docked mode. So I think this is the best they could have done personally, and my guess is that it will be fine. It will be a little bit strange to get used to at first, for sure, but I think that in the normal gameplay loop, it will feel second nature after enough time.
Yeah.
As long as it's not too complex, I'm good with it.
I don't think it will be.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard.
Because I don't remember there ever being that many objects that you could touch in one screen in any of these games, really.
If anything, I'm glad they didn't go for the lazy route and have like, oh, now you can summon a cursor on the bottom screen to do your touching.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
That would have sucked.
That would not have been as intuitive.
At the same time, let's not act like that's not off the table, because we saw a cursor on the bottom screen in the trailer.
True. That's very true.
That's true, but my guess is it won't be for things like selecting the NPC you want to speak to, for example. It might be for some touchscreen functionality and not others, is what I'm trying to say. Because in ZX and ZX Advent, using the right stick on the bottom screen in the ZX collection completely sucked. That was not good.
Yeah. I think the cursor, because we saw the cursor specifically in Star Force 3, and I know that there are things you can touch on the bottom screen, like in your VG Hunter. I think in like the final dungeon in Star Force 3 where you had to press a button to see the spots you need to go to pick up items. And this is something actually I got a comment about on one of my recent videos. This person was complaining that they didn't know where to go in Star Force 3's final dungeon. I guess because they didn't catch on to the fact that you have to press a button on the bottom screen to see the hint. But yeah, I think for things like that, they'll probably give you a cursor. If they don't just make it a button itself.
Yeah, that sounded like something they do, yeah. Or to, use the finalized forms and all.
The touchscreen thing for the bull riding, it also kind of places the button in the direction corresponding to the layout on the pad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. That'll be helpful. Much better than press X.
It'll show button icons on screen like press X, A, Y, and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was all in the same spot and it's like press X, it's like, okay, what the heck am I playing on? Where is X?
It changes position.
Yeah, that'd be much easier.
Playing on Switch, and it looks like it matches with all the proper places for Switch buttons.
Excellent.
Which actually has me thinking now, because since A is a confirmed button for going into transers and just pulsing in and whatnot, I'm wondering how much it's going to actually conflict with trying to talk to NPCs that happen to be on the same screen.
Oh,
that's a good question, honestly.
That's a good question, actually, yeah.
Yeah, do you have to walk away from the wave hole first?
That's the type of thing that I think we're going to have to just experience for ourselves to get an answer to. I don't think we're going to be able to get that from demos or from just like secondhand information.
Good point.
Say that the term wave hole is probably never going to stop sounding weird to me.
The
Yeah.
wave
Well,
hole, yeah.
I mean, this is Mega Man.
I
This
think
is
they
same
changed the
franchise that has
terminology
back in.
in 2 and on, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
Well, wave holes what we used to, turn into Mega Man in 1 and 2, but those are gone in 3.
True. Because in 3, you can EM wave change anywhere.
Oh, I don't mean the concept. I just mean the name.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but still, you're gonna be
Wrong with
seeing it a
wave
lot.
hole?
You will. I think what they were going for is black hole, but waves.
Almost certainly. We're in the
Quick,
space
Geo, we
theme.
gotta find the wave hole. Where is it?
Also, this is apropos of nothing, but I find it exceptionally hilarious how many video games are coming out in very short order with a space theme between the remasters of Super Mario Galaxy, Mega Man Star Force, and then Suika Games' next game being like a gravity theme with Suika Game Planet. It's almost as if every video game company suddenly all decided at once, you know what the customers will like? Space.
Space.
And
Yes.
Pragmata too. Pragmata also seems to be
And
themed around that.
Pragmata, exactly.
I even followed up Pragmata during the TGS, the Capcom Online program.
Now I want one of Geo's parents to sing a cover of Wave Hole Sun. Won't you come?
Well, you're only gonna get the mom in this case.
Oh.
Yeah, I forget the whole deal with his dad, but I look forward to relearning.
I mean, maybe he's singing off in space somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I believe it.
Nice
You
The
went to
Lord
get
Blue
space.
and the Man in the Moon. When you're coming
Yep.
home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll be together then.
He's frozen in space like Omega in Mega Man Zero.
It's like, son, I'm right here. I've been here the entire time. Please pick me up.
I think we covered everything, really.
So, God dang it, Gio, I'll put a freaking tracker on your pendant. When are you coming? Yeah, I guess the last thing I want to give a shout out to is Tate mode. Yes. So basically, you can flip the screens as like kind of like a portrait mode. So if you can rotate your monitor or get one of those flip grips for your Switch, now you can play like the Lord intended, like at the original DS layout. Really cool.
This makes logical sense on the Nintendo Switch and to an extent Steam because you can just rotate the window. But how is that going to work for the PS4 and the Xbox One? I don't understand that.
I think
that'll be an interesting thing to see.
I mean, it's simple. Just plug it into your monitor and flip it. Like get one of those monitor
true.
stands. I even have one right now. I have one monitor that's 90 degrees rotated. Really cool.
I loved the Mega Man style Hori Joy-Con that they released for the 35th anniversary. I would love to see Mega Man Star Force themed flip grips. That would be awesome, especially to take advantage of that mode.
Yep.
Can you do it like via console, or is it like handheld only?
What, the Tate mode?
Yeah.
It should be able to do on any platform. I think at the show they were doing Steam as one of the demo thingies.
Okay. Neat.
One last thing I would like to bring up that's unrelated to Tate mode is I remember before this collection was announced in the Direct, one of the things I was predicting, and some of you were here for this, was that I thought that Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection was going to be announced for the Switch 2 specifically with mouse mode. That did not happen, unfortunately.
No.
However, What I'm hoping for is that at some undetermined point in the future, Capcom may consider releasing a Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection Nintendo Switch 2 edition that adds mouse mode.
God.
That would probably be very, very cool.
Do you know how long that title would be on YouTube? The Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
It would be a long title, but like to be completely real with you, that would probably be the best way to play the games because then you wouldn't have to work around a lot of the issues with having to translate everything to button controls. I don't know if that's possible. It may not be if they're rebuilding these games from the ground up, but it's worth thinking about, I guess.
It would be nice for those mini games where you have to draw lines, which we still don't know what they're gonna do with that yet.
That probably would have been good for like if they kept the original Taurus Fire dungeon, like the original gimmick back in the DS version.
Yeah, it still won't be the same though, because you know on DS you just touch with your fingers instead of moving a cursor.
But did it Nintendo Switch? That means they would probably have a similar functionality on Steam, right?
Oh, with the mouse? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
True.
There's not that many games on the Switch 2 that have taken advantage of mouse mode quite like that. Honestly, the only game I can really think of is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour of all things, but some of the stuff in that game is pretty cool where you like draw using the mouse. So I could see that working for stuff like the Wave command cards.
Let's not forget about the quote-unquote tech demo for the mouse controls in that wheelchair basketball game.
All right, legs.
Oh, Joe Swanson basketball,
Dragon
my favorite.
Drive. Yeah,
Yeah, Dragon Drive.
I hate that you call it that.
So that's why I was not going to bring it up.
Legs, oh my lord.
I love legs.
I love Joe Swanson basketball.
I hate that you call it Joe Swanson basketball. I hate it.
Oh man. I guess the only other question is like, do you think the Switch version would have touchscreen controls?
Probably not, to be honest with you. They didn't have it in ZX.
It doesn't seem like it's built to be to have touch controls by default, you know.
Yeah, maybe they could include it as a novelty, but it's such a large screen, won't be the same. I guess we'll see.
Sorry that I went silent, guys. I was lecturing a friend on rare fish.
Well, welcome back. You made it to the end of the video because
I was gonna say
we covered it all.
Oh, awesome! Awesome. Now, in reality, I was making dinner, but yeah.
Oh boy, you're making dinner. That means it's
No,
super
I was
late.
making
It's
dinner.
It's like how we'll be
2:45 a.m.
cooking this 3-hour discussion later.
This is not a fish.
I guess if I had to suggest anything to close this out, if maybe we could all go around and say, what's one thing we hope gets done for the Legacy Collection?
Okay.
Star Force 4. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll say something about Star Force 4. I said something a little mean-spirited on the TGS stream a while ago. I was like, guys, even this collection sells, Star Force 4 ain't happening. I'm gonna be a doomer about this. But after seeing everyone's hype around this collection and seeing like so many people pop it off, and seeing the developers' reaction to the popping off, it's kind of changed my perspective on things. Like, you know, there's so much excitement about this collection. I think maybe, you know, along with BNLC, like the most hype there's been for one of these collections. So, you know, maybe if this could be pushed even further and the collection does sell out, maybe there is a small chance.
I already mentioned my
see it,
greatest
yes.
hope. I do not think it is going to happen. I think it is unrealistic, but I really would love to see a 2 edition of this. That would be so cool.
Yeah, you don't want to get put your hopes up in the moon for reasons, but you know,
Very funny.
it does give me some
Listen.
hope. Like seeing the hype and everything, it does give me more hope than I had before.
Listen, John Cena became a champion in 2025. CM Punk returned to WWE. Alex Pereira recovered his title in the UFC. Star Force can definitely happen.
If Bubsy 4D can happen, Star Force 4 can happen, you know?
Yeah, freaking Bubsy came back.
Like, considering how much of the actual Star Force team is still on this project, I feel like he's probably the one with the most internal push.
Yeah.
Wait, John Cena came back?
Jonathan.
I haven't seen him.
He's always been around, but you can never see him.
Yeah, true.
That's true. My biggest hope, I want this PvP to be immaculate. I want to go back. I just want to dominate PvP.
Okay,
So
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. It's unrealistic to hope for it, but just putting it out there. Capcom, if you do rollback netcode for this collection, this is gonna be the place to play Star Force PvP. Balls in your court.
Yeah.
And if someone else does it, don't take it down.
Exactly.
Capcom definitely has Capcom definitely has the chance to make the most played Mega Man title in history with rollback netcode. They have the potential to do that if they want.
Ag Justice for Tango.
I think if I had any hopes for the Star Force Legacy Collection, I really want to see like the same kind of love and care that was put into the Battle Network Collections Gallery, where we got to see so much that the official complete works didn't show off, and maybe even like, I don't know how possible it would be, but like some developer commentary about how and what went into the development of the Star Force games.
Oh, I see.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because like we had something like that for the original Mega Man Anniversary Collection back on the GameCube.
I mean the G4 special?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that interview so many times.
Yeah, I think that was probably easier to license because somebody else made it already.
Yeah,
They'd have to make something new from the ground up for this.
Yeah.
See, I had a PS2, so I got the first episode of Ruby Spears.
True. I'll throw out something that maybe 112 wanted to mention, but we were talking about before the recording started. A model viewer for the gallery would be really nice.
Yes, I completely agree with that. That was one of the best features of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy, which very heavily uses models for Ace Attorneys 5 and 6. I would love to see that for Star Force. There hasn't really been a Mega Man game that would have benefited from model viewing besides maybe X7 and X8. So if they were ever going to include it in a collection, this, and if they ever make Legends, which I'm sure they will, these two are the ones to do it for. I hope they set that precedent.
I know they ported the model viewer over to the first Ace Attorney collection.
That is true, and Investigations actually, for that matter.
I think Man Mission had one, didn't it?
Yeah, you can view models.
That's true.
Guys, can you imagine the potential behind the model viewer to add emotes and dances?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my lord.
That is true. If there's a model viewer, we're going to get Geo doing so many Fortnite dances. He's gonna do the gritty.
Yeah, he's gonna
do.
Oh, that's true. We're gonna get so many models.
Honestly though,
We're having dancing the Gangnam style, you know.
I mean, heck, someone's
Honestly,
gonna rip the Star Force Legacy Collection Mega Man model already.
yeah, no, but like, I'm actually touching on the model viewer topic there for a little bit. if we could actually see like all the like in-game models for all the games, it would be a good way for people to like study boss movements or enemy movements and learn how to counter.
We can all learn how to animate Omegasis.
So they're gonna put exclamation points up on when the counter animation happens.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, that'd be neat, I guess. Let's see. Gwent, what is your hope for the collection?
Before I get to that, I do want to address one thing. I think we're all forgetting the real reason why they won't let us draw pixel art profile pictures. Because we've already established that they hate pixel art. So if we were able to draw our own, they wouldn't be able to apply a filter to it.
Why not?
Ooh.
Oh, that's right.
Because when you're in the mugshot creator, it's literally like there's a lot grids there, like individual pixels on screen. They wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, sure, just for that. I think I could have sworn I've seen another game that had something sort of like that. I think it was one of the Animal Crossings, in fact. I think it might be the Switch one, where it's sort of like that, but then when you see the actual art, it's like all like filtered, and it comes out looking kind of awkward.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
It kind of makes me wonder if, like, the feature to make your own pixelated mugshots are still within, like, the actual source of the game, and maybe... not condoning it, but maybe perhaps somebody could wink, figure out a way to re-enable it.
Yeah, it'd be even easier if they are indeed native assets. You just swap them out.
Prof!
Yeah, you can.
Hey, kid. Would be funny though.
I'm not
Wish
kidding.
we were funny indeed.
This is not. This is not a request. It's a demand. I want it now.
It's an order.
But like, yeah, no, I feel like it would be like relatively easy to re-enable it if it's just a matter of Capcom found a way to disable it. Kind of like how they managed to disable the on-air button.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that, but yeah, on air is gone. Not that it really did much, but yeah. I guess it calls into question. Okay, so basically, on air was a mostly a local multiplayer feature, but it was also the button where you could like connect online to update your brother information. So that calls into question how you would do that in the collection. But as for the local multiplayer stuff, on air was basically where if you have someone playing on a DS close to you and they're your brother, you would get certain benefits like stats or like if you have a card that's the same, like let's say you have a sword card, right? And your brother has a sword card in their folder too. Well, now you get a attack boost to that card. And then,
cool.
There's a couple other things too. Like you can use their best combo card instead of the roulette that would usually happen single player. Stuff like that.
Well, hopefully they find a way around working in something that can approximate it.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Why did I mention this as my hope for the collection? Where's Sky High Coliseum, Capcom?
True.
Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah, where's my Mega Man Star Force Fortnite, Capcom? I want it.
Well,
It was Fortnite. Do not deny it. It was Fortnite. You literally run around, do 1v1s to each other.
You know what's
Come on.
funny? During TGS, I saw a tweet from a Japanese user that was standing in line for the demo, and there was actually a group of them there with their DSs playing Sky High Coliseum.
that's rad.
They remember.
Awesome. They were living it up.
They were. I hope.
Oh my god.
I hope Ochi-san saw that and relayed that to Capcom. Like, we need to get this in.
If we get Mega Man in Fortnite, I want it to be the Ruby Spears version.
Yes!
Oh, that'd be so funny.
The only correct option.
Mega Man 11. The Mega Man 11 version, to me.
And they just kind of look weird unless they stretch them out.
I mean, yeah. But smaller characters have been put into that game.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they tried to keep everybody to a relatively similar hitbox.
I don't know by memory, but let me look up some examples.
I know they added Peter Griffin muscle instead of making him fat, so
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Oh, I would also accept bad box art, Mega Man.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
In fact, he might look the most natural with the guns.
Compared to Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
that's funny. I just want to go to PvP, man. I want to battle. I want to fully enjoy the PvP scene.
Yeah, me too. All right. Any other hopes
So,
you had? Oh, go ahead.
Nytetrayn. I found an example.
Okay.
So Jake the dog has a skin in Fortnite.
No.
yeah, Jake the dog. And-
Don't go there.
His legs are stretched out. So yeah, you can make a long Mega Man.
Oh, boy.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
We're definitely gonna get.
I
Mega
want
Man
long
for
Mega
next
Man.
year. 100%.
Jake the dog, Jake the dog. Where do I know that name from?
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
Oh, right. Okay.
The yellow dog. Yeah.
That's true.
He's a shapeshifter, so he
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of cheating.
Makes sense.
What else? There's plenty of My Hero Academia characters which aren't very tall, and they have
Stressed
skins in the
out.
game.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but like 112 said, Mega Man's probably getting into Fortnite at some point.
Yeah, more than likely, and
it's
we're
gonna
gonna
happen.
play SR. We're
Which
gonna
means
play.
you gotta
You're
stream
not.
Fortnite,
You're not finding a way out of this one.
You can't make
I'm
me.
surprised he's not there already. Gotta further that anything but a new game narrative.
Yeah, that's true. We ain't hearing the end of that narrative if Mega Man does enter Fortnite before we get a new game.
Yeah.
I would love that. Actually, no, it would suck. It will be funny.
Guys, you have anything else to add about the collection at all before we head out?
Yeah,
No.
like any
Nothing that you guys
hopes,
haven't
any
said already,
hopes?
honestly.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know if this
I-
counts, but this wouldn't be like what I would want. So is the question, what do we want to come from the
what would
games?
you be
Like,
hoping? What would you be hoping to see happen for the Legacy Collection?
I don't know. I like to see. I don't know. Like you guys pretty much said anything I'd say, I guess. I want things to spawn from the collection.
I have one very specific request, Capcom. Let me have 1 HP.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
Gauntlet
you want-
Throne.
it was Dead Body.
It was fun to do. It was fun to play Battle Network 5 and 6 as 1 HP. Let me do it in all the Star Forces, please, please.
You want to run that Dead Body? I see.
On my
As-
end, the only petition I have is that, I mean, it's probably guaranteed, but put in the Star Force 3 custom gear thingies, you know, all of the purpose cards and Kaiser gear and all of this. Please put that in. It would be so cool.
Right now, I'm just imagining the Apollo flame fight with 1 HP. With noise.
Oh man.
They're gonna have fun
man.
with that.
Honestly, I have one more thing to add. It's not necessarily hoping for what will be added to the collection, but what I hope will come from it. Kotobukiya making a Star Force Mega Man model kit.
Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
I would love a new Dragon one because I wanted to get the old Takara figure, but I never was able to, so that's always been a big regret of mine.
Do not remind me of those figures. I'm still looking for Star Force Pegasus. That doesn't cost $700.
Oof. Yeah.
God.
That sounds about right. As for me, I think they've...
$700. Sorry, go ahead.
I think everything I could want and more is already in the game, barring, like, you know, the whole AI thing. Versus, like, the original picks. That's the only thing I can think of there. I just hope it sells well and brings in new fans to the series. That's my big hope for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this really is like the, you know, you can get it hyped all you want, but you gotta talk with money. You gotta buy.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, I'm back. Apparently, PC Discord died and it's not reconnecting, so I'm on phone for the rest of this.
I think we're just about wrapped up anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds long in the tooth by now to hear, like, oh, buy the products to hopefully get new products, but unfortunately that's how it works. Especially for things like Star Force or Legends, like, there's not very many avenues for fans like us to really tell Capcom we want more. So if anything, take any chances you can get and show your support.
Yeah, exactly.
Star Force and Battle Network comics might be nice if that ever happened.
Yep.
Like new medias for Star Force and Battle Network to both have their stories told. Well, Battle Network already has it kind of with the manga, but Star Force doesn't have as much.
No, not really. Like the Star Force front has been basically dead silent up until the collection announcement. You know, other than people like us saying, "Oh, you know, a collection would be pretty nice." But that's basically it.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but I also hope that maybe a Blu-ray could happen with the anime episodes that in conjunction with this.
Yeah. I know, yeah, Battle Network, they did a rerun of the anime on YouTube for a while and on Twitch. So hopefully they do that again. I guess it remains to be seen.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that they will do the Star Force anime as a rerun. That seems like I don't want to say it's a given, but it definitely seems likely.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'd rather have something I can put on my shelf, but I'll take it.
It'd be nice to get a high quality rips for the anime on YouTube and whatnot.
Actually, that's one hope that I have for the collection. Make a new Star Wars anime, Capcom. I'm not asking politely. I don't care how much budget you have to spend on Luna's hair. Just do it.
Okay, hear me out. Star Force Battle Card Challenge.
Calling to create.
Good night, everybody.
We should probably call it, but yes, I'll be so happy.
Coming to
I think it's time to call us.
All right, guys.
Make it happen, Eguchi.
Oh,
Make it happen. Otherwise, I'm gonna challenge you to a boxing match.
Don't do that.
Poor Eguchi.
Poor Gucci. Guys, I want to thank you all, first of all, for joining me for this very long discussion. I'm actually impressed that all of us made it to the end. Incredible.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely incredible.
What's the rush? Let's go the full 6 hours.
Does it count if I spent half the time making dinner?
You know, I think we've
Sure.
actually broken a record. I think this is the longest recorded discussion we've ever had on the channel. So, congratulations. We're making history.
That shows how much we love Star Wars.
Yeah.
And hey, I appreciate y'all having me around.
Yeah,
Likewise.
I did want to mention this before we, as we sign off here. But for ShadowRockZX, this channel literally started on Battle Network and Star Force. Heck, the Star Force games were brand spanking new, like still on the store shelves when this channel started. I was there from day one, like making videos about like Star Force 3, for example. So it's kind of surreal that we've now come full circle to talking about Star Force on the channel again. And I just want to thank everyone for supporting the Star Force videos that have been coming out. I've seen everybody popping off and very nice comments, you know, thanking us for the coverage and everything else. And it's really nice to see. It's giving me a lot of energy to just kind of come back and, you know, kind of go hard on the Star Force content. And there's gonna be a lot more coming. Like, for example, I said that we're working on the Star Force 2 version video right now. There's gonna be a Star Force 3 version video after that. And who else what we'll come up with next. But yeah, Star Force ain't going away on this channel. It's good to be back, you know, doing what I started out doing.
The era.
Yeah, like it come full circle, man.
The era of Star Force is upon us.
It really is. Go ahead, LBD.
I think you owe something to your viewers and to yourself in light of these developments and everything you've just said. And that is, we need to see a Star Force version of ShadowRockZX.
You know, you're right. I need to commission Sapphire or someone to do it.
Commissions are open.
Technically,
Oh,
it has existed. You can technically fight a ShadowRock version of Star Force Mega Man in the Battle Network
That is
6
a
ShadowRock patch.
very good point.
true.
So yeah, it's canon already.
It is canon.
Okay, I was gonna say this had better not be like one of those like Google your name plus the hedgehog type things. Otherwise, I'm out.
Gold Steel the Hedgehog. Nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah. Starting in 2026, you could just be seeing Star Force ShadowRock avatar talking to you. That'd be the day.
Yeah.
We could talk about that off screen for sure. But yeah, guys, just want to thank you all so much for watching, and let's go down the list. TGP, where can we find you at?
You can find me on twitch.tv/thygameplay, where I play games and all this stuff. And I will 100% be playing Star Force Legacy Collection, so you can catch me with that when it comes out.
Awesome. 112, where can we find you at?
You can find me on the R Mega Man subreddit and Discord. That is reddit.com/r/Megaman or discord.gg/Megaman. I am one of several moderators in the community.
LBD, Nytetrayn, where can we find you at?
Well, you can find some of my writings and other odds and ends at themmnetwork.com, the Mega Man Network, and also at the MM Network on Twitter and Sky for more Mega Man fun, and the Mega Man Network, one word, on YouTube. Otherwise, you're going to get just a bunch of Battle Network results instead. If you want to see the, some of the old stuff I've got there and the streams I've been doing with my wife as of late with Mega Man games.
Nice. And Lucina, where can we find you at?
Well, you can find me on the Mega Man Zero Resurrection public test server. You could also see me on the ShadowRockZX server. Though if you want to reach out to me personally, I do have a Blue Sky. That is at princesslucina.bsky.social. My commissions are always open, so feel free to hit me up.
And Quint, where can we find you at?
Well, you can find me right here. You can also find me on YouTube if you look up Mega Man Star Force right now. Hey, look at that. One of the first results right there. I bet you've probably already seen this because you have been looking at Star Force stuff ever since the collection got announced. But yeah, I do Mega Man stuff. Plenty of it. Commentary lists, walkthroughs, and all that stuff. Go check it out if you need help or anything. I'm sure it'll help you out.
Sure will. And Burn Crow, where can we find you at?
You can find me on both Twitch and YouTube, and in social media, I'm mostly active on Blue Sky and Twitter.
Yeah, I know you've been making some Star Force content yourself, like the
Oh yeah,
localization. Or I'm sorry,
I did a short video on the cut content of Mega Man Star Force.
that's right.
I've gotten some good feedback on that, so I'll be following up soon with something. I don't know what yet.
Yeah, it was a good video.
Thank you.
And then Roar, where can we find you at?
Oh, you can find me in a lot of places. You can find me in the ShadowRockZX Discord. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Blue Sky, all on Aurora Deity. I do a lot of mostly Mega Man content, a little bit of Sonic, but mostly Mega Man. And I'm slowly working through 8-Bit Deathmatch campaign, and I'm starting the Star Force grind really soon. So look forward to that.
Heck yeah. And then finally, Neo, where can we find you at?
Well, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Neo Eclair, just like me. And I make a fool out of myself by playing games and doing exercise in camera. And yeah, whenever I got free time, I post once in a blue moon about stuff that I like. Mostly Mega Man, but most of all, you can find me in the ShadowRockZX YouTube channel, where I put most of my effort.
And we appreciate you for that. Wow. And also we appreciate everyone at home for watching. And yeah, honestly, if you made it to the end of this video, holy cow. Like, put praise to Great Budicus in the comments if you made it to the end of this video.
Great Budicus!
Yes. And guys, again, the support on these Star Force videos have been absolutely insane. Really appreciate you guys for that, and we'll see you in the next Star Force content or wherever else we do. Till then, rock on and have yourselves a wonderful time zone.